Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. I'm doing your reading the day after the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, which some powerful energy for great changes for us all. So let's tap into your energy and see what the message is for you this week. We're starting off for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Aquarius. We're starting off with the loneliness card. Please keep in mind, I'm reading for the collective. So these are general messages. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story. If it's not resonating for you, check with your other placements or any of the other zodiac that may stand out to you at this time. Aquarius. Self-esteem. Okay. Aquarius, it's important to understand that we must have time to ourselves to really get to know ourselves, the ins and outs, the ups, the downs, and all around. And you are never alone. We are constantly surrounded by many energies, many spirits, many entities, but you, first of all, you want to be your best friend, your own best friend. And in doing so, that'll give you a nice self-esteem boost. Who cares what other people think? You might be one that's affected by other people's commentary, other people's critique, other people's actions and behaviors, but I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. Spirit wants you to elevate yourself from the status quo, from comparing yourselves to anyone else, which might be why you're experiencing some extended time to yourself, to get to know yourself, to get to love yourself, and to really work on this self-esteem, because you have these gifts that benefit you and others. Do you know what they are? Are you in tune with them? Could be healing abilities or just your empathy, your love, your open heart, compassion. What are those gifts? Do you know, how well do you know yourself, Aquarius? Okay. Balance, denial. Bottom of the deck, we have blame. So really working to get out of the pattern of blaming anything outside of yourself for whatever it is that you're feeling or experiencing. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It's really easy to project and blame because people act like a fool, honestly, in this planet. We all do from time to time. But if you really let it affect you and your self-esteem, you're missing the mark as to what the universe is trying to teach you and show you. It's important to bring a nice, beautiful balance into your life. Of the duality, the scales need to kind of come to a balance. It can't be all good and they can't be all horrible. We want to have a nice balance of both. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let other people act a fool, or be who they are, or do what they do. That's their life lesson. That's their experience. There's something that you're denying. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I feel like, whoa, I feel like this denial is linked to this blame. I knew grief was below that because, you know, going through the grief process, if you have not honored everything that your soul has been through and through the grief process, I think that the stages of awakening are just like the stages of the grief process. Anger, denial, bargaining, depression, acceptance. But we want to get out of the blame game. Let others do what they do, Aquarius. Who cares? That is the attitude that will really do you well. Really, really will do you well. will be helpful. Okay, so let's see. What other messages want to come through for you, Aquarius? I'm in a rare form today. I don't know what is going on in the energy field, but I am feeling it. I'm feeling a lot. I'm feeling a lot of different energies and entities and things that are really, there's a lot going on in the collective. Let me tell you. Oh, thank you. Well, there's that dragon. If you want to look at the north and south node here, you are spiritually connected to those you love. Look how dark that card is, though. You are spiritually connected to everything and everyone, whether you like it or not, Aquarius. Okay. To dive a little deeper, we're going to go in with the Muse Tarot. Why is loneliness out here for Aquarius? And for those of you who are interested in understanding a little bit more in depth about some of the energies that I was picking up about that have to do with this solar eclipse energy, I did a video. Check it out. It's on the channel. I can't remember what it's titled now. The spell is broken. Temperance. Well, there we go with some balance here. So as you're going through, eventually, Aquarius, you won't be dwelling on the times that you do get to be alone with yourself. You're going to love it. So the universe is really like helping you, or maybe you're helping you get to know yourself, enjoy your time with yourself, balance. I'm drawn to the moon cycles here as well. Temperance, patience, temper, all the energies that flow through you, around you, energies that come to the surface. Be patient. We are going through a process of, I'm now drawn to the lotus flower, of blossoming, of awakening, of becoming more than we ever thought possible. But we do need to check our self-esteem. Which is all about self-love. Yeah. Oh. You've got support. This is your higher self that is coming down, touching down, Aquarius, talking to you, trying to show you the path, trying to show you where you are in denial, where you are blocking yourself. You're becoming your own worst enemy at times. And this has to do with your self-esteem. So check that. You may be triggered or tested. How do you talk to yourself? How do you see yourself? Do you know how amazing you are? Do you? You're definitely being triggered right now. But instead of taking those triggers to heart or to actually hurt your self-esteem or self-worth even more, try to flip that around. And see what, from a universal perspective, from a higher perspective, what is this showing me? Do you believe it? Because this could be a mirror reflection of how you actually see yourself. We want to bring your energy into a state of balance, of harmony. Stop judging yourself, judging the situation, judging others. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just, there's just this denial. This is fear. Here's your fear, Aquarius. Fear of not fitting in, fear of not being accepted, loved, fear of being left out, fear of being left out in the cold, not surviving life just as you are. And you might not even be able to see how deeply this fear is affecting you. Denial. Acknowledge this fear, but instead of feeding the fear, which is really false evidence appearing real, you continue to have that reflection or manifest something that like triggers fear in you, but it's not real. Yeah, there are times when you experience the opposite, which is trying to help bring your emotions into balance. There are times where you are feeling self-love and really good about your journey and yourself, until something comes in and triggers you, and then you're just like collapsed on the floor. Don't deny that aspect of yourself, and try not to play the blame game, okay? If you understand the energetic game of what's going on, you will not take any of this personally at this point in time. Let things fall into place as they are. But you, on your healing journey, trust, Aquarius. Trust what is being shown to you. Jump into the adventure of life with the Fool. Be that Fool. And once you do, you'll be that first domino. That domino effect, that chain reactive effect in your life of great change. Great change. But if you stay in the energy of blame, blaming the outside world, blaming other people, blaming other scenarios, blaming yourself, you're just repeating a pattern. You are spiritually connected to everything and everyone. Truly. And with that knowing, how can you feel like anybody or anything is any better than you are or less than you are? We're all from the same source. We're just playing out different games, different parts, there's definitely something that's still stuck in there, trapped in fear. This is in the mind, a mental construct, and this definitely has to do with your self-esteem. And you might enjoy being lonely, keeping to yourself because of, this could be relationship patterns, shyness, fear, self-esteem, really connecting to others, but see the pattern. See the cage that you're putting yourself in. Because even though you're purposely isolating yourself or being in solitude, you're lonely there. Because your soul's like yearning to connect to more of the outside world and others. We need to be in relationships with others deeply. Okay. My throat chakra, very affected right now. You might also be facing issues with self-esteem when it comes to how you express yourself, how you talk, foundations and achievements. Yeah, which is keeping you from doing something that your soul is actually urging you, nudging you to do. This is something you came to this life to achieve. And usually we do possess these gifts, but then we're also challenged with something that we have to overcome to actually get to that point. Like for me, I never thought I would be reading tarot, especially on YouTube or any big platform like this. I had many things to overcome before I could get to this place, but now that I'm doing it, I love it. I have a passion for it. I still have other things to overcome, sure, All right, back to you, Aquarius. There's something about your expression, your self-expression, or your voice that you're shutting down. You keep shutting down. And there's so much. There's definitely, there are others out there that you could connect to at a very deep spiritual level at this point. But there's some kind of fear that you're in denial of that fear, but there's a fear that must be faced and dealt with here. Things are changing, things are moving fast, and you are being shown, what is it, the Devil card, what is it that pulls you into the underworld, pulls you back into this, blocking yourself, keeps you trapped in fear. You got fear, blame, denial, fear. So there's definitely an aspect, Spirit's trying to get your attention. So whatever's triggering you now, even maybe this reading, dive into that. What is that showing you? Release, liberate yourself from whatever it is that you're not letting yourself express. There's a childhood wound here. We're going to get some advice from Starseed Oracle for you, Aquarius. There's a childhood wound here, and I feel like you're aware of it, but you're not wanting to face it. You're in denial of it. Like, it's just going to go away. No, we have to actually overcome these things. Face them head on. So, Aquarius, if you're liking this video so far, please make sure that you click the like button below the video. I appreciate all of you who do. Take the time to do that. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. And that information is also in the description box below this video. All right, Aquarius. Here's your last message. Advice for Aquarius, please. It's really about self-love here. I mean, if you can just look at that and see that you are perfect just as you are. We are all created perfect. And there is no such thing as perfection, but there's perfect in how we are meant to swim through life and connect through life. Uniquely different, not flawed. There is no such thing as that. Thank you. All right, we have the star ancestors. The first thing that popped out to me, it says, look a little deeper. So there's just something, maybe I'm triggering some of it, or somebody else is triggering something. Really wants you to look deeper. Look deeper. Because I see so many amazing things here for you, Aquarius, that you're being a little bit stubborn because there's something that is affecting your self-esteem. So we're going to read this from the book. Okay. Hidden secrets. Lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection to the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created a precise alignment with the stars, exists in all corners of the world. What if the ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in your ears. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness. to be held by the rememberings of your star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. When we do the unexpected. So often, a creative solution is right in front of us. But because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now, to unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on Earth and one day will again. So it's really important that you try to get out of your own way, which means this is knowledge you already hold within you, Aquarius. You're already aware of it. There's something that's really angering you and triggering you and bringing you to face something that's a deep fear of yourself. It's almost as if you know what what you can do to create more unity and harmony and connection, not just for yourself, but for others. Yet there's an aspect of yourself that's terrified and doesn't want to face, what the universe is asking you to face, and instead turning around and blaming, like, no, it's too hard, people are mean, and whatever it is, whatever your mind is telling you, whatever your mind is telling you. So I hope that you found this helpful for you, Aquarius, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.